2025 has been a big year for GPUs, and today we're going to take a look at two more. Right here, I have the AMD Radeon RX 9070 and RX 9070 XT, and these are the new GPUs coming from AMD, and they will be available at your local microcenter starting March 6th at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. So we will be open those days, and you can get your hands on these GPUs. This is the debut of new RDNA 4 architecture from AMD, and this is actually very exciting stuff. So today, I really want to talk about building a new PC and picking some parts around this GPU. And I think I'm going to focus mostly on the 9070 XT. And this is something that you can get at your local microcenter. But the first thing that you can do when you're picking your parts is go to microcenter.com, because we have our custom PC builder, and that's a really great tool that you can use for picking out all your parts ahead of time. So you can have all your part lists ready, show up, and then pick the GPU of your choice. Now, you can always talk to one of our knowledgeable associates as well, and they can help guide you through the process, but playing with the custom PC builder is actually a lot of fun. So on the homepage, you can just go to Products, PC Builders, and then Custom PC Builder. Now, we don't have these cards yet live on our website, so we're just going to focus on some of the other parts, but let's see where we end up. Now, you can always start with our bundles, which is a great place to start if you're looking to pick a new PC build, because you get some really good savings there. Or you can just select your CPU, and then you can pick all of the compatible parts going down the list there. But I'm going to go with a bundle, and I have a CPU in mind that I want to go with. Now, obviously, the 9800X3D is a really great gaming CPU, but I want to try something on the productivity side, because this actually has some pretty good AI features that we could take advantage of. And we want a CPU with a lot of cores, a lot of threads. So that means we're going to take a look at the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X bundle. Now, the one I picked here is $649. That's going to come with an MSI X670E Mag Tomahawk, and that motherboard is also going to come with 32 gigabytes of DDR5 6000 memory from G.Skill. So pair that off with this GPU, and you're already off to a really, really good start, because this is going to be a well-rounded device that can actually handle quite a bit. I mean, we're talking about AI workloads, we're talking about even creative work, and then obviously gaming. It's going to do pretty well. Now, I'm going to skip the video card selection because we don't have this live yet on our site at the time of filming, but they will be live soon. Now, for our M2, I'm thinking 2 terabytes of storage. That's really just the way to go. So I can just scroll down, filter by capacity, and there we go. We have a whole bunch of options from a lot of different brands. I'm thinking, let's go Western Digital Black SN770, 2 terabyte. Let's do it, 119. So we're coming up to $769.98. For case, I'm actually thinking of going dual chamber. I want to go something a little bit nice, but I want to go non-RGB. I want to be a little bit understated, but I still want to have the fishbowl just to show all of the components, but less RGB overall. So I'm thinking the Lianli O11D Evo. This is going to have the RGB strip around the side of the case here, but it's not going to be total unicorn vomit, you know? So I'm going to go with this one, because I have a couple of other parts in mind that I really want to go with. I'm going to go with an AIO, and I want to go with the Arctic Cooling Liquid Freezer. That's going to be the 360mm rad, and I like this one a lot because it's a really good performing AIO, but no RGB. It actually looks really nice. It has a really cool design on the pump, so it actually looks like a fan, and I think it's going to work really well. So right off the bat, we are $1,059. Now, O11D does not have fans, so we're going to have to get a couple of extra fans. But I don't want RGB fans for this one, so we can just scroll down to case fans. There we go. And since we're already going with the Arctic, I know there's these Arctic fans that I really want to go with, but the first thing that you can do is you can go to LED color, and you can actually go to none if you're looking for just no RGB on your fans. All of our fans without RGB fully listed, and there it is, the Arctic Cooling P12. That's what I'm going to want to go with. I think we have a multi-pack, don't we? Let's see. I could filter by brand because I want to match the fans to the AIO. So the P12s have a 5-pack. So that's going to give me 3 intake, but I'm going to want 3 more intake on the bottom. I'll put the rad on the top. That'll be your exhaust. And then I'm going to want 1 more exhaust on the back. So let me get the 5-pack because that's going to be $31.99 for 5 fans. Not bad. Then I'm going to get 2 additional fans as well because that's going to be my exhaust and the 5. I need 3, 3, and then 1, so that's 7. So that's going to be 2 additional fans there. I'll select one of these. And I'll just update that to be 1 more. 1109.93. Not bad. All right, so I picked everything else, but I actually skipped over power supply. But I'm thinking I want to go with a 1000 watt power supply. Now the recommended for the RX 9070 XT is 850, but I'm thinking let's give a little more headroom there with that 9950X. So I'm thinking 1000 watts off the bat. I'll just filter to 1000 watts. And actually, yeah, we have the Super Flower 80 plus gold, fully modular, ATX 3.1, but we don't need the 12 volt high power connector because we have the 3 8-pins here. So that's going to be super easy. Now, I'll go with that one because that's $169.99. And power supply is really going to wrap up our build. We have our cooler, we have our case fans, we have our case. I really like this black and like kind of gray build that we're going for, even the motherboard. This MSI X670E mag. This also has kind of like a black and gray theme. So aesthetically, this is going to be pretty cool. It's going to look really, really nice. Even the RAM is going to fit in perfectly. All in, that's a great deal. That's actually really good considering you're getting a 9950X. You're getting a lot of good performance here, and you're pairing this off with a really awesome GPU. Now, I don't want to dive in too much on these GPUs just yet because there's a lot more to come for us to talk about performance and everything else. We're going to do a couple of builds. We'll talk performance a little bit later, but for now, we really wanted to talk about what could you get on launch day at microcenter. You can get this GPU, you can get this GPU, but you can also get a really, really awesome build. And something like this isn't going to break the bank, and you're going to get some awesome performance out of it. So that's something to really look forward to on March 6th. So stay tuned because we're going to have future videos talking about these GPUs, and we're really going to put them through their paces. So make sure you stop by your local microcenter, and if you don't have a microcenter near you, make sure to comment #I want a microcenter near me.